In this video, we're going to look at PRDO Education Corporation. We're going to look at some charts to see if this is worth a trade or not today. This is a company that is a post-secondary education online company. It is based in Schaumburg, out of Schaumburg, Illinois. And if you want to go to the website, it's right here, www.PRDOCEOED.com to learn more about it. If we just look at some basic charts here on Seeking Alpha, we can see that the 20-day, the 50-day, and the 200-day are all trending up. However, the 21-day is starting to trend down, but it hasn't crossed the 50-day yet. We did have a big sell-off here on Friday with this big candle right here. There was another education company that reported on Friday, and the market didn't like what that reported. I think it was ATGE is the ticker, and they dropped about 30%, so that could have something to do why this dropped a lot. But I'm going to show you why I think we're at some key levels where this is a low risk, high reward opportunity for you right now. We'll look at some, we'll start right here with the moving average screen. I have it selected to the 30-week. We're negative 0.47% below the 30-week moving average. We have 0.88 beta. Our RSI is 35.82. We want to see that above 50. So you may want to wait for confirmation for the RSI to go above 50 to show money coming back into the stock. If we look at the earnings model, so they're projected, they're going to earn 250 and around, I think it projected to earn 252 for the year 2025. I have it at 250, and it's around, they only have 2 years of growth, and it's right around 10%. So if we project that out for 5 years at 10%, and then the year 6 through 10, cut that in half at 5% with a 15% discount rate and a 15 terminal multiple, we get a present value of 35.21 with a current price of 31.76. So there is 10% upside, about 11% upside just on the value alone and the growth rates. And you can see this has good metrics, so it gets a good quant score because we have a good return on assets, not a bad return on equity. So we get a score of 88.67, and that's based on numbers I put in there. You know, that would change based on numbers that somebody else may put in there. This is a 40-week chart right here. You can see we've held the 40-week moving average here for the last 6 months or so. If we look at the daily moving averages, the 189-day, we've held that for the last year. The 21-day we've broken down from, as we could see. So we want to see this get back above the 21-day. We're about 10.33% below the 21-day, and we're about 7.36% below the 63-day. So the first line we want to get back across here would be that 63-day. And if we go back to this 189-day, we can just see like what the different percentages are here. You know, for quite some time here, we've been above the 189-day moving average, and it's been double-digit percentages. And right now, it's only 4.30% above. So we're looking for a pivot. We're just trending down right now. So we're looking for this to pivot before we get into it. We would like to see the RSI go back up, and we want to see the stock start to turn. With the weekly moving average, the 40-week, which is equivalent to the 200-day, we're in an uptrend. You know, we're 8% below the 4-week. You know, this is the percentage below the 10-week, 30-week, and then the 40-week, with our current price being 31.76. We look at our monthly averages. We've gone above this really back all the way in November 30th of 2022, and we've only broken down below it once here, and that was on May 31st, 2023, and then went right back above it. And we're only 6.83% above our 12-month moving average. So based on the last couple of years of how this has been trading, this could be a low risk entry point. We can even look at the percentages here that you can see here, we're about 6.83%. Last month, to close out September, we were 30% above that moving average. And the close out August, we were 18%. And the last time we were 7% above this moving average at July 31st, which was probably right here, we bounced and we went up quite a bit. So there was a lot of meat on the bone when we were right here for a trade. It closed at 28.78, and then 2 months later it closed at 37.66. That'd be quite a nice return. If we look at the weekly MACD, we're definitely broken down on the weekly MACD, but we are above the 0 line. We'd like to see that pivot and go back up and cross to the bullish side. If we look at a 5-year chart, we're in a long-term uptrend. We were breaking down, but right, around here, I would say November 2022, we started to go into that uptrend with that little breakdown that we saw in the monthly chart. If we look at the chicken money flow, we do have distribution right now, so we want this to go back to accumulation and get above the 0 line. And we have a daily MACD that is broken down. However, we are in a 1-year uptrend, as you can see in this trend channel. And we are at 30.91 for the bottom of this trend channel and 38.54 for the top of the trend channel. And the price is 31.76. So if you're a position trader or a swing trader, this looks like an interesting opportunity. I do want to look at, I have a stock screener of a 30-week chart. This is the daily moving averages, the 21, 63, and 189 day. So if you want to take a quick look at these are the moving averages, and then this is the price. These are all in the right order, but the 21 day is trending down. But if we go to this dashboard here, we can see that we're finding, this is 30 weeks of a 30-week moving average chart. And every time we fall back here, we find support. If we look at the chart on a 30-week time frame here, you can see that we're still trending up. It's 31.91 right now. The week before it was 31.70. The week before that was 31.32. So our 30-week moving average is still trending up, even though our price is trending down, which tells me that the stock still may have support here and bounce off of this level. We don't know that for sure, so that's why we use our stop losses. And we want to maybe wait for confirmation for this to turn a corner. Like the weekly MACD going back up, the daily MACD going back up into the bullish side. And we want to see it pivot off of the bottom of the trend channel. That's all I have for you today. I hope that video was helpful. If it was, consider hitting the like and subscribe button. And thanks for watching.